Hello everyone, welcome back. It's me Rahma Shakira from the accounting department at Minasarana Informatika. In this video, I will present project-based learning from my English course assignment this semester. In this presentation, I will discuss the main part of computer and how they work together to make the computer function, as well as the hardware components. So don't forget to click the like buttons and subscribe buttons, and let's get started. The word computer comes from the Latin word computare, which means to calculate. In general, a computer is an electric device that processes data into information. It accepts data as input, such as from a keyboard, mouse, or other device, process it in the CPU, temporarily store it in RAM for faster access, and output it through monitor, printer, or other device. The processed data can be displayed in the form of text, image, videos, or other types of information. Computer consists of several main components. The CPU, this is CPU, processor, CPU or central processing unit. Processor as the brain. RAM, random access memory, this is RAM. As temporary memory. The motherboard, this is motherboard or mainboard that connects all components. Storage, it's HDD or SSD. Hard disk, storage for saving data. The power supply unit for electrical power, and the GPU or graphic processing unit for handling graphics. GPU, this is GPU. Next, CPU, brain of the computer. The CPU processes all instructions from software or hardware. It acts as the control center, coordinating activities of other components like RAM, hard drives, and input or output device. The performance of the CPU is crucial, as it determines the speed and efficiency of the computer in performing tasks. That's why it is often called the brain of the computer. Next, RAM, random access memory, serves as temporary memory for storing data and instruction currently in use. When the computer is turned off, the data in RAM is lost. It stores the operating system, running application, and data being processed by the CPU, which helps speed up performance. RAM comes in different types such as DDR3, DDR4, and DDR5, each offering different speeds and performance level. Next, motherboard is the main circuit that connects all computer components so they can communicate with each other. It is made of materials like fiberglass and copper, containing circuits and pathways that link components. The motherboards provide sockets and slots to install the CPU, RAM, GPU in PCIe slots, and storage device. This is animation of motherboard. Next, motherboard is the main circuit that connects all computer components so they can communicate with each other. It is made of materials like fiberglass and copper, containing circuits and pathways that link components. The motherboards provide sockets. And here we can see a comparison between old and new. Visually, old still use a large heat sink above the CPU socket for cooling. Meanwhile, the new motherboard generation have a more compact and efficient design, no longer relying on large heat sinks. New motherboard also use SATA ports small and flat ports used to connect storage devices like HDDs and SSDs. In contrast, old motherboards often use large IDE connectors. Here, the general location of the main components on a motherboard. CPU or processor, located at the top center, usually in a socket with a lock and surrounded by power lines and cooling fan. Next, RAM. RAM memory slots are typically to the right of the CPU socket, vertically aligned. Usually, two or two to four slots are available. GPU or graphics card installed in the PCI slots, expansion slot, usually the longest slot at the middle bottom section. HDD or SSD. These devices are not directly attached to the motherboard but are connected via cables to SATA ports on the right or bottom these SATA ports. The next is power supply unit, PSU. Located at the top or bottom of the computer case. This is in the top of the computer case. No. The power supply unit located at the top or bottom of the computer case, not on the motherboard, but connected via 24-pin power connector. The slide compares old versus new generation motherboard. You can see the difference in SSD slots, CPU, RAM, and USB support. New technology allows for faster and more efficient performance. To store data, we have two main options, HDD and SSD. HDDs are slower, but offer larger storage capacity, making them suitable for large files, but SSDs are faster and better for operating system and application, but they usually have smaller capacity. SSD smaller capacity. SSD 1 terabyte in laptop, max 1 terabyte in laptop, and 4 terabyte in desktop. Power supply unit or PSU. The PSU or power supply unit is the component that distributes electricity to all parts of the computer through connector cables. Without it, none of components can function. The PSU converts AC power to DC power for the entire system. Power supply unit is in here. Power supply unit and GPU, graphic processing unit. The GPU handles graphic processing, which is especially important for gaming, video editing, graphic design, and applications that require high visual performance. GPUs are now also used in scientific computing and AI. In short, the GPU is responsible for rendering visual display on screen. Next is how all components work together. All computer components work in an integrated manner. The CPU process data, RAM temporarily stores, storage provides permanent storage, the GPU handles graphics, the motherboard connects everything, and the PSU supplies electrical power. Input device used to input data into the computer, such as keyboard, mouse, microphone, and the data transfer to ports. Ports is a PCI slot PCI slot is used to insert GPUs, and the input data enters the system through port like PCI slots, and once inside, data travels via buses, electrical pathways on the motherboard that connect key components like the CPU, GPU, RAM, and storage. The CPU process the main data, ROM, read-only memory, ROM, located on the motherboard, contain basic instructions that help the CPU during boot up. CPU and ROM work together to process the necessary data and temporarily source that data being processed to speed up access and increase efficiency. After processing, data can be stored permanently in devices like HDD, SSD, CD-ROM, floppy drive. HDD is hard disk drive, SSD, solid state drive. Finally, processed data is sent back to the bus, to ports, and to output device. Output device such as monitor, speaker, and printer. Now we'll focus on hardware, which refer to all physical parts of computer that you can see and touch, such as the keyboard, mouse, and monitor. Hardware refers to the physical components of a computer, like the keyboard, CPU, RAM, and others. Hardware receives input, process data, and produce output that user can utilize. Hardware is divided in four main categories: input device, output device, processing device, and storage device. Input device: mouse, microphone, keyboard, webcam, and output device: hardware output, headphone, earphone, printer, thermal. Processing device: unit control, unit arithmetica and logica, register, and change. Storage device: ROM, hard disk, flash disk, solid state disk, or SSD. Next, input device. Input device are used to enter data into the computer. Example include the keyboard, mouse, microphone, and scanner. Without input device, the computer cannot receive instruction. Output device display the result of a computer process. This may include visual output on a monitor, sound from speaker, or print documents from a printer. Processing device are the brain of the computer. They are responsible for processing all the data. Example include the CPU, RAM, and GPU. The next is storage device. Used to save data either permanently or temporarily. Example include HDDs, SSDs, and CD or DVDs. Hardware can be categorized in two types: internal and external. Internal components include the CPU, RAM, and motherboard, while external ones include the monitor, keyboard, and printer. Interaction between hardware. Computer hardware operates based on the input-process-output model. Inputs like the keyboard enter data. The CPU process it, transfer it to RAM for temporary storage and faster access, and it can also be stored permanently in an HDD or SSD. And finally, outputs: input, process, storage, and output like monitor display the result. Okay, thank you for your attention. I hope this material has helped deepen our understanding of computer components and hardware types.